Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a premiere video tonight, and this is going to be for the next Simple Plan album review for the second Marathon Studio album review I'm doing for their sophomore album, which is for Still Not Getting Any, that I just got done listening to for this about 38-minute album. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this 38-minute album, like I said, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I think this is a better album than the last one, which was No Pads, No Helmets, Just Balls, and that album was not that great. It was okay, but it wasn't fantastic, in my opinion. But some of the songs on this album sound much better and structurally well executed with certain songs. I think Me Against the World and Untitled were one of my personal favorite songs on this album. The rest, like Crazy, did not too bad. Shut Up was a decent song, but there's still some cheese in the way Pierre is singing the song and also the backup vocalist that's singing along with him. There's a bit of cheese and cringe listening to it, of me listening to it, and that's how I'm feeling when going into this album at the first song, which is Shut Up, and eh, it's decent for what it is, so yeah, it could have been a little better, but that's the start of the album. So 4 out of 5 for me for the first song. Welcome to My Life sounded pretty nice, but there's still some corniness with how vocally it's sounding from Pierre and other things like that. I think his name's Pierre. I'd have to look into it. Let me just look into it real quick. Um, yeah, Pierre. That's right. I was just looking at it on my phone, so please forgive me. Um, yeah, uh, Welcome to My Life's getting a 4 out of 5 in my opinion. And sorry that I had to look at my phone for a moment. I just had to make sure that I was saying the right name of the lead vocalists of Simple Plan. And they're not a bad band, just they've had hits and misses. With this album, it's not a miss. It's a good album. Perfect World was decent, like I said. I'm not feeling for some instrumentation in the song, but majority wise, I think the song structurally does alright for what it's going for. So 4 out of 5 for me for that song. Thank You is another solid track. Decent song. And for 2 minutes and 53 seconds, it doesn't do too bad. It's structured out all right, I guess. So 4 out of 5 for me for that one. Me Against the World, like I said, one of my favorite songs on this album. I kind of like the guitar riffs and the way Pierre and the backup vocalist is sounding in this song. It sounds really good, and it really slaps, meaning it's a banger. It's a pretty good song, so you guys will like that song. Crazy is not a bad track. It's good for what it is, I guess you could say. I gave that a 4.5 out of 5. Jump, there is some cheese and corniness with the vocals from Pierre and the backup vocalist, like I said uh, a few minutes ago. I'll have to look up the backup vocalist's name, so that way when I do my next review, and that'll be for the self-titled album, I'll just know who I'm referring to in that case. But yeah, Jump is a solid song. It's not the best track, but there's some corniness with it going into the chorus, and the way it sounds vocally, I'm not feeling for it as much, but it's fine for what it is. Every Time is not a bad song. I gave that a 4 out of 5 as well. Promise was solid. Um, some of the instrumentation does alright, but it's just the way Pierre's singing and the backup vocalists in it too. I don't know, I'm just not feeling for it as much. One was not bad, and finally we get to Untitled, and that was a great way to end the album. And very sad melody, honestly, and that's what it was going for, this song, but it does pretty well, in my opinion. Um, and like I said, one is getting a 4 out of 5, and Untitled's getting a 5 out of 5, because I really enjoyed that song. It sounds nice vocally and piano-wise. It sounds pretty nice. Um, so this is where Pierre was really shining with his vocals in that song, and I really enjoyed it. So overall, I think Simple Plan Still Not Getting Any album was good for what it was. I wouldn't consider it the best album in their discography, because I have to hear their other albums to determine if it's good or not. I got like 5 more reviews to do from them, and then I'll pretty much get to, I think, 5 more. I'm not 100% sure. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, like I said. But first score, I'm gonna give Simple Plan Still Not Getting Any an 8 out of 10. This was a good album for what it was. It's good in its own way. Not every song on here is perfect, but it did much better than the last album. That's for sure. Their debut studio album was almost bad. It was pretty disappointing for quite a bit of songs, but I think 2 of the songs on the No Pads, No Helmets, Just Balls album, I even think the title itself is cringy and very thrown offish with the title, but still, Simple Plan didn't do a bad job, so yeah, on this album, so I quite enjoyed it. So 8 out of 10 for me. Comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the Simple Plan album, Still Not Getting Any, if you've heard it, and if you like this album review, hopefully you did. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can support the channel. I know some people have gotten on me saying I need to have more enthusiasm and charisma with my reviews and have a sense of humor sometimes. I'm trying. It's just, I know I'm used to the way I'm talking, and that's just how I am in my reviews. So, uh, I'm not gonna change what I do with how I talk in my reviews. It's just it it's what I'm used to, honestly. It's what I'm comfortable with and used to talking like this. So it makes me sound like I'm knowing what I'm doing, I guess. I wouldn't say I'm 100% accurate on doing album reviews, and I'm not claiming to be the best album review, movie review guy to watch. I just criticize music or critique music and movies just because I have a passion for it. So, yeah. Um, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this album review. I will return to you for the Bullet for My Valentine's self-titled album review in the morning. I gotta find it first and then listen to it. Then you'll see a review for it sometime tomorrow, I think. But stay safe, take care. I hope you enjoyed this premiere video. It is premiering, I believe, at midnight. And as always, I'll see you in my next review.